rainy, windy, foggy. We're gonna go for a walk in the swamp. Before I do that, I gotta feed my birds. Then we're going for a walk. Huh, there was more in there than I thought. Okay. Alright guys, we've got another rainy, foggy, windy spring day. Creepy as hell here. We're gonna head back into the swamp. I had the big camera out with the new lens and everything ready to go, but it's raining too hard, so we're gonna rely on the phone, the DJI, and our speaker, which I believe is waterproof. It survived the last dosing that we gave it, so let's go for a walk. There is a sad, unfortunate element to this walk. We're going to walk through the swamp, get close to the river down there, and we're going to do a session. We're going to run some spirit box apps because one of my neighbors drowned in the river just a few days ago. Oh, we just put up a group of whitetail here in the swamp. It's very crunchy and very noisy, and they just took off. There was 4 of them. 4 tails I saw going. There could have been more, I don't know. So we'll be sharing the swamp with some critters today. It's very windy. So, about my neighbor, he lives on the side of the road with the river. He's been here 20 some years. He probably should have known better. What happened was his dog ran out on the river, fell through the thin ice because we've had really warm days the last couple weeks. The river's been actually open and then froze again. He went out to get the dog, he fell through, and they think he had a heart attack. His body just went into shock, he had a heart attack, and he drowned. So we're going to walk down close as we can here on our trails, get to the river. We're just going to run some spirit box and see if his name or any of the things I know about this man come through. Now, no disrespect to any of the living. This is easier for me because I don't think any of my neighbors watch this channel. I'm going to do it because you guys know 100% this is research. I am interested in what happens when we die, what comes after. And I'm betting, I'm getting a shiver right now down the back of my neck, it's going to say something about him. He'll either have a message for someone, full shivers, or it's going to talk about him, you know, and it will not surprise me in the least, guys. This is how it works. These spirits and entities are around us all the time and interacting, and these shivers are going right down my legs and my arms right now, full waves. Whether he comes through and says something, or whether it's my spirits that are around me come through and talk about him, I don't know, but something is going to be said. We're going to get in here and run some apps. And for the record, I have not mentioned this person's name or anything about them, so there is no way that the phone could be listening in and feeding me back information on this person. Because I'm getting so many shivers. Well, because I'm getting so many shivers and that feeling that somebody's here, we're just going to start the hack shack here and go as we walk, right? It doesn't matter. I don't feel we have to get right within 100 meters, you know, of an accident or an incident to get responses. We just don't. And I'm going to turn it on and start walking. The woods are super creepy right now with this fog, and especially that wind. I'm going to say a little prayer of protection. Send out my intention of who I wish to speak to. Let him know that if he has messages to pass on, he can do so. Something about getting in touch with me. Oh, full shivers. That only took about a minute. Okay? Oh, full shivers. Who wants to get in touch with me? Say your name. Oh, very faint male reply. Sending out white light to that person that recently passed in the river down here. Can somebody tell me his name? First name, last name? Who's here with us? There's a shiver. Do you have a message for your family or loved ones? This is very recent, guys, so there are no experts on any of this, but you hear people online saying, well, after they recently passed, they can't come through. I don't know if there's anything to that, because other people you hear, oh, my uncle died and he was at the foot of my bed the night he died. So who knows? What was I to this person? Just a neighbor. The last interaction I had with him, his dog bit me. His son built the house that I live in. I bought his son's house. And he left his garden hoses, 4 brand new 50-foot hoses in my yard, and I went to deliver them to his dad at the end of the road. And when I got out of the truck, the dog bit me. And there were some words exchanged, not with him, but with his wife, because she told me that I had no right to just show up unannounced. And I told her, I said, lady, I could have been the Girl Guide cookies coming around, and your dog would have been a Girl Guide. So it wasn't the friendliest of meetings, but I never had a problem with him. He was a very hard-working guy. He actually worked on my property. Can you guys say his name? Tell us what happened to him or where he is. Is he okay now? Full neck shivers indicating a presence, guys. Who it is, I don't know. Is it my team? Is it this person? Is it the thing that lives out here in the swamp? I don't know. Something's here with me. Go ahead, talk to us. Use the app. Nobody else is coming back here to communicate with you. I really would like to get information on this person that just passed before we switch into anything else. He loved dogs. He had a dog. What do you think of my dog? Gage, come here. Come here. Say hello. I'm pretty sure he would have loved my dog. You're a good boy. Just a wave of sadness just hit me there. In fact, he gave up his life to save his dog. And I don't know if his dog made it or not. So, two words, male. So. Okay, I kind of talked over that, but I'm pretty sure it says Grant's ill. So does that mean it's a team member, family member coming through and not the neighbor? That's what it seems like. Is it true? Not that I know of, but as of right now, guys, I have no clue if the dog made it or not, but I can find out. That would be confirmation. Full shivers, waves and waves. Keep coming through, keep talking to me. Oh, my face has shivers on it. Again, I won't know what any of this is saying until after the fact, guys, but do you have a message for your wife or children? Are you okay? Can you tell us about your experience after you drowned? Okay, so are the spirits being funny here because we're talking about my last interaction with the neighbor and that his dog bit me, and then I said I don't know if the dog survived in the river the other day or not. And then the reply comes in, might bite. It's almost like they're making a joke, but they're on point. They're talking about what we just talked about. I did contact Brandon when I got home, and he sent me a message that the dog did in fact survive. It's kind of a weird circumstance. He was telling me about what actually happened, and apparently Merrick went down the river chasing the dog, found somebody's paddle boat, got in the paddle boat, pushed it way down the river. They had already called 911. The fire crews and the ambulance showed up to get the dog. They got there, they saw the dog struggling in the river. They used their life-saving equipment to get the dog out, and they didn't notice the paddle boat out in the middle of the river by itself until, as they were packing up ready to leave. They were doing some kind of promotional video showing their equipment, and then somebody said, hey, wait, what's that boat over there? They went back out, and then that's when they found that Merrick had drowned in the river. I want to talk to my neighbor who recently drowned in the river. I only knew a few things about this man, but he did have some hobbies. I would like you to talk about the hobbies that he had. What did he have in his yard? I heard it there. It said bees. He did have bees. So clearly we have somebody coming through the spirit box giving us an answer we're looking for, which is bees, but then it says, I think. So obviously we're not talking to the deceased because he would have said, I had bees. So I don't know who's talking about him or giving us the information. They're right, but it's not the deceased. Now, I also thought I heard at the end here Rob, which is his son. I also need to reiterate again that none of this is done in poor taste, or I don't know. I don't understand how someone could look at this research and say it is poor taste, except my wife, who just had a huge argument with me because she heard me recording this and telling me that I shouldn't be doing this and shouldn't be posting this. And guys, this needs to be done. I stand firmly by the scientific side of this, that more people should be doing this, trying to get answers, trying to get proof. My wife does not understand. She's not of that mindset, and it drives me nuts. So I don't want to get into it, but this is the battle that I face doing this kind of stuff, and I'm hoping that I'm not upsetting anyone. I don't think any of my neighbors watch this anyway, but if they do, I hope they understand that this is to give a loved one an opportunity to give a message if they have it. And if you watch the 300-400, whatever number of paranormal videos I've done up to this point, you'll see there are lots of messages that are given, and I believe they are real and true. And that's why I do what I do. I've been told in videos that they are drawn to me, that they have messages to give to me. Of course, my wife doesn't believe this, and this is the argument. And I'm sure there are a lot of you that don't believe this as well. But I do, and you have to respect that. There are other people out there that believe it as well. This is not phony. This isn't something you just make up to stick on a hobby YouTube channel. And it's not like we're making money. This isn't something to make money off of, guys. This is a sharing of experience and research. It's very difficult for me to even want to continue doing this video at this point, but I'm going to finish it just on principle alone. And those that are watching know that there is no disrespect meant to anyone here alive in reality of my world, my neighbors, people. It's something that I feel needs to be done. His son? I think it said his son's name. So at this point, guys, I decided to look up and see if there was an obituary, and there is. And I'll take a screenshot of it. And I just wanted to point out that his sister is married to Heinrich, which that just clearly said Heinrich. I didn't know that. I don't know this person. And it's not like there's a message, tell Heinrich something. It just says his name. So that said my name friggin' clear as a bell. Say his first name. One more time. I think I heard it. Ugh. Oh. The sun came out. That was really weird. Oh, full shivers. That was really strange. It's a gray, cloudy, rainy, foggy day. It's been like this for hours, and all of a sudden the sun just broke through right there. Are you okay now? Where did you go? Are you in heaven? I really want this box to say his name without any doubt of who we're talking about. First name, last name, either or, both together would be awesome. It's not a common name at all. There's the sun again. So you like to have a drink with the neighbors. Can you say the neighbor's name, who was your friend for many years and you guys drank a lot of whatever? I'm not sure what you guys drank. Homemade stuff. Can you say his name? Do you have a message for that neighbor? I want to thank him for coming through, and all of the others, if anyone else came through to give us information on him. Just looking to make life easier for those of us that remain by doing this research, so it's a good thing. And if there's any messages for the family, I'll take those and pass them on. But they have to be super clear. Gonna send out some more light. Not just to that person, but their family as well. This is about the closest spot on the trail that we get to the river, so getting some slight shivers there. Alright, Merrick, I'm sending out a prayer for you. That you've gone to a good place, that you're well, that your family gets the support they need to get through this. White light, love, energy, goodness. Full shiver. Like a thank you. Any last messages before I go? Feels like they've disconnected. Somebody's still here. I'm getting a shiver, but I don't feel that it's the one I wanted to talk to. Somebody's still here. Who's ever here? Do you have something else to tell me? Something different? Go ahead. Oh, shiver's getting stronger. Go ahead and give me your message. And that's how we'll end the video. Give me that one last message. Whoever it is, whatever it is. I appreciate you trying to communicate with me. Okay, so there were no messages at the end of the walk today, guys. But I know from past experience that we will keep our ears open, because often these things will come through with more information as time goes on and more sessions are done. Quite often, whoever we're trying to talk to is not the only one sending us messages. So we'll be listening for Merrick and anything that he wants to pass on. Thanks for watching, and I'll catch you guys in the next video.